What are the best data plans for RVers, boaters, cruisers, van lifers? This is our periodic update on what are the current best options out there. Hi there, I'm Cherie with the Mobile Internet Resource Center, where we track mobile internet options for nomads. So this includes RVers, van lifers, cruisers, boaters, basically all US-based nomads. These are data plans that we track that allow for getting online with copious amounts of data, whether you're working remotely, keeping entertained, plotting your next adventure, or sharing it. This is data plans that offer lots and lots of data to get things like laptops and streaming devices online. Now, these plans change all of the time. So if you're watching this much after when I'm filming it in mid-May 2026, please do follow up with the guide below, our top pick data plans guide. That one has links to all of the current information, news stories that we've posted since this video, as well as all the information on all the plans that I am about to cover. Now, today we will be covering plans that span from cellular to satellite. So these are plans that can keep you online in your travel so you can find the right types of plans for your unique needs. So let's dive in. Okay, so first we're going to start with satellite internet plans, which means right now, Starlink. And Starlink has become a very popular option for our audience to keep connected, and they offer a variety of plans. First, there are their roam plans, and these plans allow in-motion usage. They don't have to change your address as you change location, so there's no setting a service address. They can cross international borders, and they can even be used up to 12 nautical miles offshore. So they're great for RVers and boaters who are mostly land-based or intracoastal based. Now, their roam plans come in right now 3 different varieties. There's an unlimited plan for $175 per month. There's a 300 gigabyte plan for $80 per month, and a 100 gigabyte plan for $55 per month. We personally think that 300 gigabyte plan at $80 per month strikes a sweet spot to look at to see if it will fit within your needs for mobile internet. Now, if you are an RV or cruiser who is frequently in one location for an extended amount of time, you might want to look at their residential plans, which are meant for fixed locations only. But if you change your service address when you get to a new location, they work just great. Now, these plans will not work well in motion, and they are not international roaming plans. But the advantage of them is that you get standard priority data with this. On the roam plans, it's always best effort, which means if you're in a congested area, you're going to be slowed down compared to other users. Those other users are these standard residential options. So you'll get faster speeds and save money. So if switching addresses works for you, consider these plans. They are offered at full speed for $130 per month, 200 megabit per second for $85 per month, and then 100 megabit per second for $55 per month. And they are all unlimited plans. They're just speed tiered. They also do offer a local priority plan, which is an interesting option. It's $155 per month for 500 gigabytes. And this gets you even higher priority than the standard residential plan. So if you need super fast, high priority data, that is an option to consider. It is cheaper than unlimited on Roam, and it has all the same sort of features in that you can use it in motion and you don't have to change service addresses. You just can't cross international borders with it. It is a local, your own country plan. And then if you're not using your Starlink, you can switch to their standby mode when you're not using it. And this is $10 per month. You get unlimited data, but it is capped at 500 kilobits per second. And that's slow, but you can do basic things like basic web surfing. You can keep your firmware updated, basic text messaging, and even some low-res video streaming. So that's a great option for when you don't need the high-speed data, or if maybe you have other options like cellular. Now, of course, Starlink is always changing these plans around. In fact, these changes, these prices that I just reported on just changed just like 2 days ago from filming it. They do change, their terms change. So that is a consideration with Starlink, is they generally don't grandfather you in. So do anticipate that if you go with Starlink, things will change after you get it. All right, now we're going to dive into cellular options. And if you're using Starlink primarily, you might think you don't need cellular, but we often find that cellular complements Starlink great, especially when you're under trees, or maybe if you're going with one of the capped data plans, maybe you need more data to supplement. So cellular is a great option, and we are going to be covering a variety of different plans here. First, we're going to be going into ones that are designed for data-only devices. So this is going to include mobile hotspot devices as well as cellular embedded routers. There are differences between which you might want to pick. We do have a guide that goes into the difference there if you want to dive into the type of equipment that you want, but these are data plans that are specifically authorized for use in those types of devices. Now we're going to be going over different classes of these. So first we're going to be doing prepaid, which are plans that you pay for upfront and don't require a credit check. And then there are postpaid plans, which are usually a higher priority service direct with the carrier. You will have to have a credit check and you pay basically at the end of the month. And then there are business plans, which are designed for businesses, and some of these are mobile authorized. And it is surprisingly easy to get qualified as a business with some of the carriers. And then we have some alternative third-party ones that we'll be going over. So these are not direct with the carrier. They are organizations that have gotten contracts with the carriers of some way to resell services. So we'll be going over those as well. All of 3 carriers offer a prepaid under their own brand that you can get directly with them. T-Mobile offers 50 gigabytes for $50 per month. So that's not a bad plan, but it's not also great. With Verizon, you can get their highest level plan is 150 gigabytes that will range between $70 and $100 a month, depending upon if you have other prepaid lines of service or not. So if you don't, consider it $100 a month to get 150 gigabytes on Verizon. With AT&T, they have their direct plan, which is $90 a month for 100 gigabytes of data. And then there's another one to consider, and this is Cricket Wireless, which is a prepaid subsidiary owned by AT&T. For that same $90 per month under Cricket, you can get 150 gigabytes of data, so 50 gigabytes more than direct with AT&T prepaid. But if you also have a Cricket Wireless phone plan, they are now offering 300 gigabytes of mobile hotspot data on their data-only plans. The downside with Cricket is that it is only available on certain mobile hotspot devices. All right, going direct with the carriers on their postpaid plans, which usually the ones are a little bit higher priority. So on T-Mobile, $50 per month gets you 100 gigabytes, and this is usable on routers and hotspot devices. For Verizon, with their 150 gigabyte plan, it ranges in price from $60 to $110 per month. And again, this depends upon other lines of service that you might have with them. With AT&T, they have their Data Connect plan. This is also the same as their prepaid. It's 100 gigabytes of data for $90 per month. All right, moving to business plans direct with the carriers. And this is where things get interesting. With T-Mobile, they offer a $60 per month unlimited plan. It's called their Bring Your Own Device plan. So you use on your router. This is not like their home internet plans in which you have to use the gateway device that they provide. This is a different plan. So if they provide a gateway device, you want your rep to go back and look at this business plan, not their small business plan. This one's $60 per month, unlimited service. Great option. However, we're not quite sure what the terms are in mobility. They have not enforced anything on this one, but they do advertise it for pop-up locations and temporary locations. So we consider it mobile, but they could enforce this in the future. Okay, with Verizon, their 5G internet plan is a fixed location only. But if you go back to their LTE business plans, they offered 2 interesting options. One is $99 per month. It gets you 300 gigabytes of data that is capped at 50 megabits per second. And then they also offer one for $69 per month that is unlimited data, capped at 25 megabits per second. So those are some options to consider with Verizon. With AT&T, they also have speed tiered plans. They have one that starts at 25 megabit per second for $70 per month, and it goes up to 100 megabit per second for $100 per month. So those are great options with AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile on their business services if you qualify for those. All right, third-party plans. One of our longtime favorites has been nonprofits that are able to offer T-Mobile-based unlimited data plans. Now, these plans, they have a long history. They go back prior to Sprint, when Sprint owned Clear. These terms have been grandfathered in until now T-Mobile owns this contract, and they're required to offer basically affordable data plans through some nonprofits. And there are a couple of them out right now that we have been tracking. You've probably heard of Calyx before. That is an annual membership that includes the plan as well. But there's another one that has come on, Shield, that has come on recently, that also offers plans on a monthly basis starting at $15 per month. So go look in our guide to see what the current options are. But this is a great option to get a bring your own SIM card that you can put in any hotspot or router that is compatible with T-Mobile and get unlimited service through T-Mobile. And then there are a lot of these multi-carrier plans that you've probably heard about. TravelFi, Connect 10, along with others. Our favorite is Mobile Must-Have's RoamLink. Now, we're not saying this just because we are partnered with them. We're saying this because we know that they have gone through the work to become an official MVNO. Basically, they are authorized to offer these plans. Now, they only work on Peplink devices, so you can bring your own Peplink device to them, which is unlike the other carriers. You are stuck with the router that they are offering, which is usually fairly low end. A Peplink router, if you know, is one of our top pick routers because you can bring in multiple options into one router. And these RoamLink plans, they have an unlimited one that is currently at $165 per month, and it automatically switches between the three main carriers based upon a whole bunch of things behind the scenes, or you can manually switch which carrier you are using. They also have some flexible plans. Like they have a 100 gigabyte plan that has rollover. So if you don't use the data, it rolls over for up to 3 months. It's $99 per month. So that's a great option that we consider for supplementing like with a Starlink plan. And then there are a whole bunch of other third-party resellers out there. We have a whole guide with a listing to them all. We don't track them individually because there, as you'll see on that list, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of them, and the options change all the time. Some of them are legit, and they have legit contracts with the carriers. Some of them not so much. Make sure you read all of our caveats if you decide to go with one of the other third-party resellers. All right, moving into cellular smartphone plans. Now you might think, oh, cellular data off a smartphone. That's a lot you can do on your phone. And there is a lot you can do on your phone mobily, but you also have the mobile hotspot feature off of your smartphone. And now all of the carriers on their flagship plans are offering a copious amount of mobile hotspot data. So you can go look at all of these data plans that these cellular carriers are offering. They're going to be higher priced, but they do get lower price if you have multiple lines of service. So a family plan can get very affordable. And they do have lower tiered plans as well. We don't track those as well individually. We just track the flagship ones. But these are a great option. I am going to make special mention of Visible, however, which is one of our top pick smartphone plans. They are owned by Verizon. So they are run and organized by Verizon. They are completely legit. You get all the features of a lot of their flagship plans, except for their mobile hotspot use is unlimited. It is just speed tiered. So they offer options at 5 megabit per second, 10 megabit per second, and 15 megabit per second, which is fast enough to do most things online. You're not going to get super fast mobile hotspot speeds, but it is unlimited. And it's worth considering because those plans range from $25 to $45 per month, which is a huge savings off of going direct with the carriers. Now, all the carriers, of course, offer smartphone plans to their business customers as well. So if you qualify, it is worth looking what those options are because usually they are lower cost and offer more perks, especially when it comes to the mobile hotspot. So definitely look at those as well when you're comparing them to consumer plans. And then there are cellular embedded tablets like iPads and Android devices. These plans can often be added on to your smartphone plan for just a little bit of money, sometimes as low as $10 or $20 per month. And the tablet gets unlimited data on it. You hook up a Bluetooth keyboard to the tablet, and you've got almost a laptop working with unlimited data on it. But using a cellular embedded tablet in your mobile internet arsenal can be a great option to consider. All right, that was a lot of data plans to go over in a short amount of time. Like I said before, be sure to follow up with our top pick data plans guide if you want to get more information on any of these plans. And of course, there will be changes to all of these plans at some point, probably as soon as I publish this video. So look there for any changes that we have as well as the further details. And of course, a data plan is not the only thing that you need to consider in your mobile internet arsenal. You also need to consider the equipment that you're going to be using. That can range from routers, hotspots, antennas, and everything else that goes along with it. And that's what we focus on over at the Mobile Internet Resource Center. So do come join us over there. We are pleased to be able to offer a bunch of free content, such as this video and others, thanks to our member support. Our members are what make everything possible for us to bring out this content. So thank you, first of all, to our MIAs for making this video possible. But if mobile internet is an important part of your lifestyle, please do consider becoming a member so that you can help make this content possible. And then you get to go further with our content. We have a lot of in-depth information. You get insider tips when we know if things are going to be changing and you need to hop on them. We also have a lot of educational content. You can go further. And you also get interactive guidance in our forums, our webinars, and you can book private advising sessions with our team. So that is a wrap on this periodic top pick data plans video. Please feel free to leave any questions in the comments. We love your comments and we do strive to answer them all. But in the meantime, may the bandwidth be with you. These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and create these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.